everybody, I'm back again. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something new, something different. I'm using the Light Seer's Tarot deck, and I'm gonna see. First card we have is the Six of Wands. Okay, so I'm gonna see where the Six of Wands and these cards are gonna take us today. We have the Lovers. All right, the Six of Wands and the Lovers. Oh, and if you hear me like clearing my throat or anything like that, I'm getting over a summer cold, so don't worry. You probably hear me a lot, the world, clearing my throat. But I get this like every year, so I'm fine, y'all. Don't worry. All right, so we got the Six of Wands, the Lovers, and the World. Okay, when I'm looking at the Six of Wands, the Lovers, and the World card, I'm seeing with these cards right here, you have someone that's standing in front of a stage, and it's kind of like a celebratory celebration. Okay, so like say for instance, on that TV show, you know, the one where the people are singing and they're going to win prizes. I'm not going to name it because I don't want to get like any kind of strikes or anything, but you know what show I'm talking about. And so I'm seeing that you got some like acclaim. It's something with the Lovers. I'm seeing that with the Lovers, with the Six of Wands, I'm seeing this a craft that you love to do that brings you great fulfillment. It's kind of like it's the one thing in the world that makes you happy. Okay, so like what I'm seeing with this is whatever it is that you do, you love doing it, and it gives you so much fulfillment in what you do. So far we have a person out there who loves what they do, and it brings them joy and fulfillment, and it just brightens up your day. It's kind of like what revolves around you. It's your world, it's your life, it's your motivation. Okay, then we have the Four of Cups, but with the Four of Cups right here, you're in contemplation at the same time, because it's like here you're thinking about things. Okay, like if this is what I love doing, but how is it kind of like it's my world, it's my energy, it's what I love, it's what I feel, it's what I enjoy, but it's kind of like is it doing what I want it to do? Do I keep going on what I'm going, or do I just sit here and keep, try to find something else? So let's look at here. We have the Emperor, but with the Emperor, it's saying that you're good at what you do. Okay, you're good at what you're doing, but at the same time, like, okay, if I'm good at what I'm doing and it's bringing me happiness, but at the same time I'm worried, hey, is it bringing me monetary gain? Then you have like the Ace of Swords. So this is going through your mind a lot. Okay, it kind of like puts you in a vortex of thinking, because we live in a society nowadays. You're kind of like, okay, if I do this, if I do that, how are people going to perceive me? How are people going to do things? I'm not going to take these cards right here. Is it beneficial? Am I making an impact? Okay, so let's see what else we're going to see here. Oh, it's a lot of cards. So far, you love what you want to do. You're in love with it. It encompasses your world, but at the same time, you're in deep contemplation on, is it doing what I want it to do? But at the same time, you're really good at what you do. I mean, you're sitting on the top of the world of what you're doing. You're number one at it, but it just gets in your mind so much. You keep going back, thinking about it. At the same time, you're like, do I, should I, what do I do? Okay, so let's shuffle some more. Come on, cards. All right, so you got King of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands, that's like with your playing energy. That's like when you sit here and you got, like I said before, when you got the line behind you and it's giving you strength and encouragement. You've got some people behind you in your team that's giving you the motivation that you need, but at the same time, you're like, is this the thing for me to do? And then you got Eight of Wands. I always get that one. It's Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands, that again, you got the King of Wands, you got the Eight of Wands. You're building what you want to build. You're doing it in progression, but you still got that. See, you had this Eight of Wands that's just laying right here on this top, this Four of Cups energy. You're still like, is this what I need to be doing? But it's like you're in conflict with your mind, but saying, I love to do it at the same time. Okay, so then you got the Ace of Wands. So now you got a lot of Wand energy. So it's like you're building what you want to build in your life. This is like my life fulfillment. This is what brings me my world, my energy, my happiness. And you got the Three of Pentacles right here. With Three of Pentacles, Pentacles is like the monetary gain. Like I tell people, it's not always Well, I just said monetary gain, but you know, it can be money, fame, however, but it's getting you out there in the picture. And if you look at right here, it's kind of like you're taking the time to sow and everything like that with that Pentacles energy. So you're building your wand energy, you're building your Pentacle energy, but you're still in that because you're just like, good heavens, this is taking forever. Okay. But at the same time, you're good at what you do. Okay. You got strength. And then you have the Ten of Wands. Sorry, guys. Like I said right here, and look again how this strength card lies right on top of the King of Wands card right here. So it's telling you that you got that strength and you've got that motivation to do what you want to do. That's not saying, you know, to be worried about what you're doing. You're just sitting so much deep contemplation. It's kind of like you're splitting yourself in two on what do I need to do. And then with the Ten of Wands energy right here, I see that she's got all of her things and she's walking away from the wands. And so now you're like, okay, do I walk away? Because, you know, like I said, wands is all about building. You look, it's amazing how you got the Eight of Wands and celebratory right here. That's why I look at the celebratory colors right here. But then when you come to the Ten of Wands energy right here, it's like, I want to walk away. I want to quit. Because if you look at these three cards right here, it's like, I love what I do. I like to celebrate what I do, but should I just walk away from what I'm doing? So you're in conflict with yourself, with like the Magician. But the Magician is telling you, okay, so don't stop, because you're creating wonderful magic with what you're doing, because you're helping people and you just don't realize how much help you're giving people. You know, it's like you create, you're doing what you need to do. You're helping people. But then at the same time, like, I know I help people, but I still don't know if cause see, I got that Five of Wands, and then you got like here, you got that Four of Cups. You're just like in a seesaw with yourself, and it's just giving you a headache because you're like, I don't want to waste my time. It's like, I don't want to sit here and be like, okay, am I wasting my time? But then you got that Three of Cups energy right here. The Three of Cups energy is telling you that you're celebrating with people. People celebrate what you do. People love what you do. It brings them harmony. It brings them joy. You might not see it. You might not understand it, but people love what you do. See the Queen of Wands energy right here. You see, this is what I'm telling you right here, that you need to celebrate yourself more, because you are good at what you're doing, and don't let that, and I tell myself the same thing too. It's just that you're in such deep contemplation. Look here, we have the Knight of Wands. We know what the Knights, they coming in, you know, and they're like, woohoo, and you like the horse and the beat, the tambourines, and it's like they're enjoying what they're doing. So you got all this wand energy of what you have and that you're building. And yeah, we know that it's tough and that it can be stressful on what you're doing. You're just building yourself, but you're like, nowadays it's always like how much money I can make, or how much recognition I can have, or is this the thing, or is this person gonna be happy if I do this? And you're just in such deep contemplation with everything right here. Like you have again, more wand energy, Two of Wands right here. It's like when I say, when you're planning right here, you're looking out the window and you have the world map right here, and you have the world card right here. You are going to make impacts on the stuff that you're doing, but I know it's stressful because you don't want to be that I waste my time. You don't want to be that people won't appreciate me. You don't want to be that people won't like me. You worry about people don't understand me. You don't want people talking about you. Then you have the Hierophant. You see how that you're building up the steps to go on what you're going. You see how you have this. I call this my euphoria card. In my world, it's my euphoria card. Then when you walk up the steps and you see that beaming light, you're like, okay, I'm sitting here and I'm in my deep meditation, and I'm going to get to that shiny part of where I'm aiming for, just like with the light right here with the Six of Wands energy. Okay, that's what it's saying with this. Look right here, the star. That's what I've been telling you the whole entire time. You are to start the craft at what you do, okay? So even though that it may feel that there are times that things are just not going the way that you're going, that you realize that you have that Six of Wands energy because you love what you do, because it completes your world, okay? And yeah, there may be times that you sit here and you're like, oh, even though I love doing what I'm doing, it's the right thing for me to do, because the fact I don't want people to be disappointed in what I'm doing. But then you come back in here to where you have like the Emperor card, because you're good at what you do, but it puts you in so much deep meditation, because the fact you're like, I don't know if this is the right thing, because you're questioning yourself about other people's status quo, and that is a dangerous thing. But you have strength. You do have people who believe in you because of that King of Wands energy. You got that line behind you. If you look at this Eight of Wands energy, like I've told y'all plenty of times, with wand energy you're building, but you're at that this, that, and the other, and you're trying to figure out exactly what to do. Okay, and like I said right here, with your Pentacles. Pentacles are building up things like monetary, however you want to think about it. But you have that Strength card right behind you. Like I said, that Strength laid right on top of the King of Wands energy. That's why you have the 2 lions sitting right here. And then we went into, we had the Magician. And then I said with the Queen of Wands. And then we said with the Knight of Wands, and then we said with the 3 of Cups. But we said the 10 of Wands energy, you feel like you want to walk away from everything that you're doing. But then you come back with that Ace of Wands energy because you are important in what you do. So don't think that you're never not going to be important on what you do. Okay? All right, so then you have the 2 of Wands energy right here. Like I said, with that, you're looking out the window and you're looking at far ahead and seeing what you want to do. All right, and then you have the Hierophant. And then the Star energy right here. So what I'm saying in essence for this story time for today is that keep enjoying what you're doing. Don't let anyone sway you that you're not doing the right things that you should be doing. Because you are a star at the end. You're a shining star. You're a rising star. You see how these 2 cards right here? This is when you are at your concert of life, okay? And you are the star. And this is when everything, this is how it begins and this is how it ends. That no matter what, you're going to get that recognition. Yeah, you're going to have the ups and downs and the highs and lows about with everything. Everyone does. But don't give up on it because you are good at what you're doing. So keep doing what you're doing. You're fantastic at what you're doing. And you are greatly appreciated. And you are highly motivated. You've got people behind you. So there may be some dark days when you're like, oh wow, am I doing what I do? Do I have what it takes? But just remember that you have that 6 of Wands energy, and in the end you have that Star energy because you are important, because you also are the magician at what you do in your craft. All right, and that sign that infinity, that means this could keep going. All right, so keep going and doing what you're doing, and at the end you'll have that Star energy because you're bringing light and magic to the world. All right. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's my story time. First time I ever did a story time, and I think it turned out pretty good. So I'm very, very happy with it. So I hope you enjoy it. And whoever this message is for, I hope you appreciate it. I hope it helps you. I hope it gives you some extra motivation. And I will see y'all later. Bye.